You're listening to the Options Insider Radio Network. For more quality options programs, visit www.theoptionsinsider.com or search for Options Insider Radio Network in your podcast provider of choice. Listeners can also access all of our programming through our mobile app, available in iTunes and on Google Play.
The options market can be a confusing place. Sorting through the daily avalanche of data, alerts, updates, articles, and analysis to find the most important information is an overwhelming prospect. But now you have help. Welcome to the Options News Rundown, the only program that breaks through the noise to bring you the most important news and information from the world of options. Every day, we bring you the top 5 option stories curated by the options experts at theoptionsinsider.com, the premier source for options information. The Options News Rundown is brought to you by LevelTradingField.com, the online communication, research, and quantitative platform with the largest collection of financial tools for traders, including the innovative Bitcoin Market Predictor. The Bitcoin Market Predictor is a simple prediction game where 10 people place bets on the future price of Bitcoin, and the top 3 most accurate predictions wins. Sign up at LevelTradingField.com with promo code INSIDER. The Options News Rundown is also brought to you by Market Taker Mentoring, the leader in options trading education. Get trader education, daily trade ideas, and more with a free 1-week trial of Market Taker Mentoring's Live Advantage Group coaching class by visiting markettaker.com/insider. And now it's time to break through the noise. It's time for your Options News Rundown.
Good morning. Today is February 23rd, 2018. This is your Options News Rundown. I'm Dan Passarelli. Our first story today is from investing.com. It's the top 5 things to know in the market on Friday. The first thing to know is global stocks are mixed as traders digest Fed minutes. Global stocks partially recovered from losses posted after minutes of the Federal Reserve's January meeting underlined expectations for faster U.S. interest rate hikes, souring appetite for riskier assets around the world. Asian markets ended broadly higher, with Hong Kong's Hang Seng and Japan's Nikkei 225 up 0.93% and 0.62% respectively, while China's Shanghai Blue Chip Index advanced 0.63%. Second thing to know is the dollar and treasury yields retreat but remain supported. The US dollar remained, I think, within close distance of a 1.5-week high hit in the previous session against a basket of major currencies, boosted by speculation the Fed will raise interest rates at a faster pace than currently expected. Third thing to know is oil prices mixed after an upbeat EIA weekly supply report. Oil prices initially strengthened after the U.S. Energy Information Administration reported on Thursday that crude oil inventories fell by 1.6 million barrels in the week ended February 16th, compared to expectations for a gain of around 1.8 million barrels. The report came a day after the American Petroleum Institute reported a supply drop of around 0.9 million barrels. Fourth thing to know is Bitcoin hovers around the 10,000 level. The prices of major cryptocurrencies were mixed, although Bitcoin remained in the red for a third consecutive day. The price of the world's biggest virtual currency by market cap, Bitcoin, lost around 2% to $10,034 after hitting an overnight low of $9,583. After nearly doubling in price since the February 6th low close to $6,000, traders have begun dumping some of their holdings, market participants said. And the fifth thing to know today is final Eurozone inflation data. Official data earlier showed that Eurozone consumer price inflation rose 1.3% year over year in January, in line with expectations. On a monthly basis, consumer prices slipped 0.9% last month, although in line with expectations. Our second story today here expounds upon one of the things we touched on. It's from investing.com as well. Oil slips towards $66 a barrel as U.S. output offsets OPEC curbs. Oil slipped towards $66 a barrel on Friday as rising U.S. oil output and exports countered OPEC-led attempts to erode stockpiles with output curbs and a dip in Libyan production. U.S. oil production last week was steady at 10.27 million barrels a day, a record level if confirmed by monthly figures. Crude exports jumped by more than 2 million barrels per day, close to a record 2.1 million hit in October. The U.S. is pumping out at a record amount of oil, said Naeem Aslam, chief market analyst at Think Markets UK Limited. The bull rally, which we have seen for the black gold, could fade away as the U.S. oil production undermines the OPEC production cut commitments, he said. Investing.com brings us our third story today as well. Numbers starting to add up for Tesla trucks, says the DHL executive. The numbers behind Tesla Inc.'s long-distance semi-electric trucks are close to making sense for haulers looking at a shift away from diesel that may save them tens of thousands of dollars a year, according to an executive with DHL. Jim Monkmeyer, president transportation at DHL Supply Chain, was among the first to order the trucks Silicon Valley billionaire Elon Musk's company is expected to begin churning out in 2019. He says the 10 trucks ordered are a test run and that he is still years away from switching the majority of his fleet of trucks to electric. But he is taking heed of a major shift away from diesel and the money it could save DHL. He says he could potentially pay off the difference between the purchase price of a Tesla Semi and a traditional diesel truck in less than 2 years, thanks to savings on maintenance and fuel. We are estimating that we could have payback within a year and a half based on energy usage, as well as lower maintenance costs, Monkmeyer told Reuters in an interview from his office in Columbus, Ohio. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is news you can use for today, Friday, February 23rd, 2018. Your Options News Rundown. I'm Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart, and have a nice weekend.
The Options News Rundown is brought to you by LevelTradingField.com, the online communication, research, and quantitative platform with the largest collection of financial tools for traders, including the innovative Bitcoin Market Predictor. The Bitcoin Market Predictor is a simple prediction game where 10 people place bets on the future price of Bitcoin, and the top 3 most accurate predictions wins. Sign up at LevelTradingField.com with promo code INSIDER. The Options News Rundown is also brought to you by Market Taker Mentoring, the leader in options trading education. Get trader education, daily trade ideas, and more with a free 1-week trial of Market Taker Mentoring's Live Advantage Group coaching class by visiting markettaker.com/insider.
The preceding program was a production of the Options Insider Radio Network. For more quality options programs, visit www.theoptionsinsider.com or search for Options Insider Radio Network in your podcast provider of choice. Listeners can also access all of our programming through our mobile app, available in iTunes and on Google Play. Don't forget to follow along with your favorite programs and submit your own questions for the hosts at twitter.com/options, facebook.com/theoptionsinsider, or via questions at theoptionsinsider.com.